Try it again. Yeah, baby. Now, have you guys heard that there is a Hollywood strike?
No. For what?
Because nobody gives a shit. That's why.
What is a Hollywood strike?
Nobody
So all
gives
the
a shit.
movies are flopping?
I really believe that's why it is. It's well,
Who the fuck
no.
see Barbie?
I believe that's why nobody gives a fuck. That there's a writer strike or there's a actor strike. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't give a fuck
I didn't even know that was
whatsoever. Yeah, and Hollywood brought it on themselves by, being arrogant pricks that are fucking completely detached from real life.
Pretty much.
And they base their movies on that where people go, okay, I'm done with you. So, basically what I heard was Bryan Cranston was out there talking about it, that it's AI writing. They're worried it's going to put Hollywood writers out of business.
Okay, I think it should. Hollywood writers suck.
Well, my whole thing is there's been writer strikes before and there's been Hollywood strikes before, and all that does is it's actually good. I have a friend who's trying to be an actor, and he's all panicked and shit. And I go, bro, you're actually better off with Hollywood being out of business right now, because it's all that does is makes people look for indie shit.
Ah, got you.
That's why there was a time where we had like the low budget kind of movies, but they were in the theaters and shit like that.
Blair Witch Project.
I don't know if it was around that time, but it could be.
It's like 99, 2000.
I would say even like the Superbad era.
Superbad.
That's why it was like so low budget. But
Pineapple Express.
yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong about those movies, but like The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I got you.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, that type of shit. So all that does is it just makes the low budget indie shit get a more of a light. It's happened before. So people that are out there trying to be actors, don't worry. This shit is actually good for you.
Yeah, actually, you should probably start making some indie shit.
Yeah,
sounds right.
Get on YouTube and just start
doing shit,
acting out scenes, whatever the fuck you guys do. So in the midst of this whole strike, all the late night hosts have gotten together to form. What do you think?
We Are the One.
No,
We Are the One. They've gotten together to form the Hollywood Elites. Huh?
I guess it's kind of like that. They formed a podcast. All the late night show hosts, Jimmy Kimmel, the other Jimmy, the English fucktard,
this asshat,
Stephen Colbert. I figure we watch a little bit of their first episode. I only have like 2 clips, but
oh, this is gonna be terrible.
This was their trailer, so this is what they thought. This is gonna bring them in.
This is gonna catch people.
This is gonna bring them in.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more time, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Fallon.
I'm Stephen Colbert.
I'm Jimmy Kimmel. I thought when you said Jimmy, you meant me, Jimmy, but you meant Jimmy.
I always mean you.
But when you say Seth Meyers, who do you mean?
I mean John Oliver.
It's the 5 of us together for maybe an hour a day.
Strike Force 5 is the name of our podcast. Subscribe to it now.
Spotify or wherever else you get your podcasts. But Spotify, you fucks. One more time, Jim.
Oh, John Oliver is the bad boy of the crew.
Did he say this is the Strike Force 5? Is that what they called it?
Does that help? But they're the funniest men in America.
So they're striking off Hollywood to form a Power Ranger group?
They're leaving multi-million-dollar high production for a fucking StreamYard podcast.
That's Fallon? Which one is the one that looks stressed out?
This is Fallon.
That's Fallon? Yeah, Fallon don't want to be there.
No, he's like, let's just end the strike.
Yeah. Fallon's like, I want to get back to work. I have fucking bills, guys.
He looks like a guy that when they asked him to strike, he was like, I don't like confrontation.
You know, guys, it's really not that bad.
Why can't we all just get along? He's like, hey, Arnold. If we all just pull together.
Oh, kumbaya, that nigga, right? That's funny.
This is fucking
That's terrible.
sad.
That's terrible.
Or, you know, a part of me also thought, are they trying to get ready for the COVID lockdowns?
Back on screens.
They're going back to screens, but they're using the strike as a selling point.
Oh man, that's different. That's a different level of diabolical.
Strike
it's
Force
programming.
5.
Strike Force 5. I don't even know who the middle dude is.
It's branding. I don't know. I'll be honest. I couldn't even take a guess.
I don't know who the fuck that guy is, bro. This shit is trash.
No clue.
I thought you was asking about John Oliver. I know him. He's the bad boy of the group.
No, this Conan ain't there. Yeah, because Conan O'Brien is smart.
Good point.
Yeah.
Conan isn't there because he's actually funny. And he would outshine them all. They didn't want him to be there. That's what it was.
You guys invited the O'Brien guy?
Now, I believe this is another clip of Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel taking the reins of the conversation.
Okay. Let's see where they take the culture.
Well, here's the thing about Jimmy Kimmel. Because if you didn't realize, there's two Jimmys.
Don't you always mean Jimmy?
Well, here's the thing, because there's two Jimmys on the show,
right?
Skrill.
Right.
And for some reason, Jimmy Kimmel just can't let go of that. Like, he thinks there's material there, bro. It's funny.
Is he grasping at straws?
Yes. Yeah. You thought the Jimmy jokes were over?
They've just begun.
There's still a little more juice in that berry. What's up?
I'm gonna deal with Jimmy joke.
But there's two of them.
Two Jimmy dog?
You ever met two wonders?
Order us? No.
You gotta admit, it'd be fucking hilarious if we met a guy named Wonder.
That would be pretty
That
funny.
would be hilarious.
That'd be pretty funny.
All right, let's play it. Jimmy's already, the other Jimmy is already.
Jimmy and I went fishing together this summer, which if you think it's confusing to talk to two Jimmys in a podcast, imagine talking to two Jimmys in a boat. Imagine being a guy just like, Jimmy, over here on your left, and then we both throw it left and we both wind up tangling.
Yeah, I've never been fishing.
I was going to say, Kimmel, you're in a...
This is not entertaining.
Oh my God. But imagine, you're not imagining being on a boat with two guys named Jimmy.
If I ended up on a boat with two guys named Jimmy, that'd be a bad day for me.
Yeah.
But hilarious.
Adventurous.
I don't like that word in that scenario.
Adventurous. Explorative.
Exploratory?
Exploratory.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Oh man. I'd sooner just get thrown off the boat with no life vest with both of my hands.
That would be a better option.
Yeah.
And being on a boat with Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel.
Fucking just, I walk the plank.
Do you think that's probably what that's why it's so funny to him? They probably walk around going, "Hey, Jimmy," or they'll yell out, "Jimmy," and then see both of them turning.
They fucking do the Spider-Man meme shit every day.
It's the equivalent to walking on a guy's side and then tapping him on the other side. So he looks. Oh shit!
Oh, you got me. It's the little finger on the chest.
It's you some on your shirt.
Ah, come on.
Hey Jimmy, your shoes untied. They both look. Oh, and our shoes are tied.
That's crazy.
He got us two.
The name is stupid.
Fuck. The material writes itself.
It does.
He's literally telling a joke, but it's a "you had to be there" story. Dude, we were on a boat. Both of us are named Jimmy, and they called us. It was funny. Why aren't you laughing?
You had to be there.
You had to be there. Yeah.
It's literally you had to be there.
Both throw it left and we both wind up tangling.
Yeah, I've never been fishing. It was.
I was gonna say that just means you suck at fishing. How the fuck you end up tangled? You don't know where the fucking guy is casting?
They were crossing streams, I think. I don't think they're talking about fishing anymore.
I don't know if they're not. They definitely some fish.
There was sword fighting, if you know what I mean.
Fish things going on around here, dog.
There was some lines being crossed, definitely.
Hey, Kimmel, you're an accomplished fisherman.
Well,
Fallon, you've never been?
No.
Jimmy did very well. Jimmy did. Do you remember what you asked the guide when we parked the truck? We got out
Wait,
to
they
the
needed
boat.
a guide for fishing? Yeah. See, I hate Hollywood, bro. They can't just do regular shit. You can't just pack up the fishing pole and go? You need a guide for your fishing?
Well, yeah, but hold on.
Yeah.
They're about to do a little it's funny you said that. Little self-deprecating humor
Okay.
on the way.
Okay.
Because they went to a river, and the river is like it's a river, you know.
Yeah,
river.
I know what
a
a
river does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, upstream or downstream.
It's hilarious, trust me.
Okay. I had to be there.
And they're both named Jimmy. No, but they're in like sort of a wilderness thing, but you know they're Hollywood, so it's probably it's a guided tour. There's a real man on the fucking thing.
He's there just to make sure they don't die.
And yeah, and to console Jimmy when he cries. Both of them.
You asked the guy.
Oh wait, let me pull it. Because Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy F. That's what they call him in the group.
Jimmy F, yeah.
He asked the guide a really funny question, and he's got to be wacky to ask this question.
Oh, and you've never been?
Jimmy did very well. Jimmy did. Do you remember what you asked the guide when we parked the truck? We got out of the boat and we got onto the river. We got onto the Snake River. Do you remember what you asked him?
Is it safe? Does it have airbag? What
You asked him, does the river go in a circle that will bring us back to the truck?
Yeah, I thought it was like a lazy river. Why? Why? I didn't know. I didn't know where.
No.
I thought it was like a lazy.
Oh, he is full of the Dickens. This guy.
It's full of the.
He's really
He's full of something.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel couldn't even Jimmy K couldn't even get the story out. It was so funny.
I think that was actually funny, but they're just so corny I can't laugh. You know what I mean?
It could have been a funny
Like it could have been a
story,
funny, like the way he said it, and I could see Jimmy being that dumb. Like, hey, is this gonna come back around? Like, no, idiot, we're on a river.
But then you could see in Jimmy Fallon's face, he did that for this story. Like for them to go, Jimmy, you're wacky, man.
For the experience?
You're out there, dude.
No, you won't believe
You're
what,
out there.
You won't believe what
You're a
Jimmy
crazy
says.
guy.
Okay.
So that Kimmel walks up to him, puts his arm around you. You don't want to hang out with this guy. He's fucking wild, man. Listen, he asked the guide. He thought it was a fucking lazy river, like at like a water park.
That's funny.
Oh.
That is funny.
Now again, maybe funny if you're there and you could see the guy's reaction to Jimmy
Asking
Fallon
that question, yeah.
asking the question, which he probably was asking him as a joke. And Kimmel's such an idiot, he doesn't recognize humor when it's thrown at his face.
Because he wouldn't know good humor.
Exactly.
That's funny.
I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this show.
Peter Ortiz said if you go out on a boat, you should have a guide for fishing. I guess that's fair. I mean, if you know where you're at, you can drive a boat. I don't think
We're Jamaicans. We just
we just do it. You feel
Sit
me?
on
we
the
barely even have a
southern-
fishing pole.
Yeah, the boat take us where the boat take us, dog.
It's a stick with a shoestring on it, and Jamaicans will catch a fucking fish.
Facts.
Yeah.
Caught my first fish. I caught with my hand. I just put the
It's a
string.
real country man.
I just put the string around. That's it.
Yeah, real good man.
Now imagine if that happened, but there was another guy named Skrill there. Dude.
Oh,
Come on, that'd be
fucking
wild.
killer, bro. Totally muffed up, bro.
Totally muffed up. Oh shit. Dude. Another guy named Bam was there. We're both doing fucking acid, right? Totally muffed up. Then he asked him, does the river take him back around to the trucks, bro?
Totally muffed up, bro. Totally muffed up.
This guy here.
Like
God.
a water park, and you go around, and then they drop us back off at the truck. Well, how else are we gonna find? Because you got to.
It's a fine question, Fallon.
How is the truck gonna? He drove the truck, so how possibly could the truck meet us at a different location unless it's like Elon Musk is involved in something, or is like electric or a robot is gonna drive the truck? I go, well, this is awesome. So we're gonna go.
I think they got enough out of the truck material.
This boring as fucking
I think
story. Yo, this story is fucking boring, bro. This story is fucking boring, bro. It's just trash. These guys have so much money, and they
It's
do
news
stupid,
fest.
mundane bullshit, bro.
It's fucking killing with
Hey,
Kimmel, though.
Why don't they tell us about the time they went into a fucking strip club and did blow off of a stripper's ass crack? You know they did
That'd
it.
be more interesting.
You know they did it. Both of them, probably at the same time. Hey, this is Jimmy, and this is Jimmy, and we're gonna
have a little sniffy.
yeah.
I think the last time I heard a funny fishing story was the blue collar comedy tour. Fishing
Which one,
stories
Dale?
are never funny unless you're there to see it happen. Just
Fishing
stop
stories
telling
are
them.
only good. Fishing stories shouldn't be funny. They should be unbelievable.
Two things have to happen.
Mm.
You catch a record catching fish or a shark or something crazy, or you almost die. That's the
Yeah.
only time I want to hear your
That's
fishing story.
the only time. Yeah.
Not especially on a podcast. You're right. It's a bunch of rich dudes who don't know how to connect with people, and they're using a medium where you have to like be personable to a degree.
Yeah.
And they just don't know how to do it. They think this is entertaining to people. They want to hear about us.
This is terrible.
I'll be honest, I do want to know what these big time celebrities are doing in their free time. I'm interested. What, you want to finish this?
What is like, man? I'm done, bro.
We got about
Those-
20 seconds.
That's literally a snooze fest all the way, bro. They weren't funny on prime time. They're not gonna make no fucking Megazord and do anything with it.
It's not going to be
Megazord.
funnier by stripping away production.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Them niggas
They're
them
definitely
niggas-
coming out of pocket for this catastrophe.
Them niggas formed all together to make one giant piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Like, what the fuck?
This is going to last 3 episodes, and it's
Facts.
going to take a month to do the 3, if like maybe longer. And then they're going to go, all right, we can't do anything without Hollywood. We suck.
Bro, he has a green screen background.
Is that not real?
No
Not
way.
sketched.
Yeah.
Nah, that's real, bruh. Stop it. That's not green.
Yeah, Fallon has an encyclopedia.
screen. Yeah, that just looks
What
like
the fuck year is it?
that just looks like the sex dungeon. He's just in there.
This is how you know that's up
Bro,
there.
look at the drawers over there on the left hand side. Don't you see its drawings?
There's just too many shadows that are apparent. Like the shadow in between in that cubby behind the mic.
It looks fake. This looks fake here. This looks video game like.
That's where
Yeah.
the sex
This here.
dungeon is. Bro.
Oh, I
Look at
see.
the dresses.
You
Man.
pull the little white knob and you're in there.
And you're in there. It flips around.
Yeah.
You walk. You
Yeah,
kind of. You have
so-
to shimmy to
Mhm.
get to the sex dungeon. This is why you know the encyclopedia is bullshit. Who has one encyclopedia? One fucking volume. It's like, who
It's-
has an encyclopedia?
It's the important volume, Chris. Volume 1.
God created
Mhm.
heaven and earth.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon reads a book like LeBron does.
You think there's gonna be an episode where it starts and he'll just be reading the dictionary and go, "Oh, I didn't know you guys were starting."
He puts it down like he acts like he didn't know, even though niggas was like, "Yo, we rolling in
Yeah.
5, 4."
They gave him a
3,
countdown.
2.
Hold on,
Oh,
hold on.
One.
Shit. Oh wait. Oh yeah.
The
When'd
truck.
you guys get here?
He turns around in his chair. Oh, hey, didn't see you come in.
I go, well, this is awesome. So we're gonna go. I didn't know what was going on. I was working on my playlist.
The only thing you're guilty of there, Fallon, is living in a more ideal world than the one we actually live in. Your idea was better than the reality.
Now, by the way, to everybody who's commented on our Ricky Gervais video going, "Oh, it's that British dry humor," that shows you right there. You're not all funny. It's not British dry humor doesn't help everything.
It's not all of you.
Yeah.
Some of you guys are Ricky, fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
This is
Whoever the
beyond-
fuck that guy was.
John Oliver.
This is beyond cringe.
He's the.
This is barf TV.
It's painful. It's painful.
Bar
Who's gonna-
TV.
Who's gonna watch this?
Middle-aged white women.
They
Chris.
don't know how to get podcasts.
Middle-aged white women.
Or on Spotify? You
Oh
think?
yeah,
I don't know.
definitely.
I think only older people are watching late night. Jesus.
Nah, they're getting into the Facebooks
Hmm.
and the Twitters.
So that's what talented people sound like without writers.
Yeah, shit. Oh man.
And then John Oliver's like the Stifler of the group. He throws in a fuck every now and then to make it.
make it, yeah, it's palatable.
But he's
Relatable.
British. He's British, so
He gets
it's
away with it.
classy.
It's a classy fuck.
It's a classy fuck.
All British people are classy fucks. Actually, if you think about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was Cringe TV.
Ugh, barf TV.
I told you it was gonna be cringe. It's not called great TV.